everyone, I'm here with your weekly Tarotscope for the week of September the 23rd, pardon me, the 24th until September 30th. So the last week of September, we're already in the last week of September. Just a quick announcement, if you are interested in enrolling in my Patreon Witch School, this is the last week to do it. So if you're interested, you can click on the links below. But otherwise, let's get going with the Tarotscope. So I'm using the Steampunk Tarot, which is what I'm also using for my Instagram daily draws, as well as the Vintage Wisdom Oracle as well. So let's get started. So for Aries, we have the Two of Pentacles. We do have a full moon in Aries this week. So this is a week where you're going to be juggling a lot of things. There's a lot of energies going on. You're going to be very, very busy. Lots and lots of stuff going on. But you're able to handle it. It's like you have lots of energy. You're able to keep things kind of up in the air. You're, you're able to handle all the business. And I don't think this will last for long. It's really just this week for you, Aries, that's kind of busy. For Taurus, we have the Queen of Swords. Taurus, it's a week where you're having to make some decisions. We've got Uranus and Taurus this week. So, there's some things going on where you're having to make some decisions. And sometimes those decisions won't always make other people happy. But you have to do what's best for you, and you have to be decisive about it. So this is not the time for trying to put things off or to be wishy-washy about things. It's time to make a decision. For Gemini, we have the Ten of Pentacles. It's going to be a really nice week for you, Gemini. This is a week where you feel like what you're doing has lasting value. You feel like you're really building something for the future, that you're really on solid ground. This is also a card that indicates there may be some money or some generosity coming your way this week. But there is a sense of like you're working on the big picture right now, and that you're getting things done. For Cancer, we have the Two of Wands reversed. Cancer, this card is really saying that, plans that you've made may fall through this week. And that's okay, because they might be meant to fall through. There might be a plan you're making with someone and then that person drops out, but they probably weren't the right person to pair up with anyway for the project, or whatever it is that you're planning. The plans themselves, they may be thrown for a loop. This isn't saying things won't happen at all. It's just saying that you're going to have to readjust things and just be aware that, things may not go quite as you planned this week. For Leo, we have the Nine of Swords. Leo, this is a week where you may be feeling really down, may be feeling anxious, or having like bad dreams, or just feeling very depressed about things. And so when I see this card, I really encourage you to really take some time to take care of yourself and to rest. Often we make things bigger than what they are, and it's not saying that your feelings aren't genuine or that there isn't things going on, but this is really a card about needing self-care and needing time to grieve. For Virgo, we have Strength reversed. So Virgo, you might be feeling rather exhausted this week. You might be feeling like your energy is really at a low. We do have, Sun's moving out of Virgo. We do have Mercury's moved out of Virgo. So, the Virgo time of year is sort of passing. We have the full moon going on. It's right at the beginning of Libra, so right at the end of Virgo. So you might be feeling like your energy is really depleted and just like there's so much going on. So for you as well, rest is really important. For Libra, we have the Six of Cups reversed. So you're encouraged this week to go out and do some new things, not to do the same old. Go out, meet new people, try something new, learn something new. This is also a card that warns against over nostalgizing the past, making things better than maybe what they actually were. And that's why I think it's important to get out and do some new things this week. For Scorpio, we have the King of Cups. Your intuition is going to be on point, Scorpio. It often is, but this week especially, it's going to be very, very strong. People are going to come to you for advice. You're a very good listener, and you're someone who can really help people, even if it's just by listening to them. It's also saying don't be afraid to seek out advice or help if you are in need of it as well. For Sagittarius, we have the Nine of Wands. Sagittarius, this is encouraging you to just keep going, especially if you've been working on a long-term project or you feel like you're getting tired, you're getting to the end of things. Unlike a couple of the other signs where it's saying you need to rest, this is saying keep going. You're almost at the end. You're almost at the finish line, so keep pushing through. For Capricorn, we have Justice. This is a week of balance and decision making. So if you are involved in any kind of legal decision, or you're waiting on a legal decision of some kind, or paperwork, this indicates that things will go well. Justice right side up usually means there's a decision that's made in fairness for you. It's also asking you to make measured decisions with your head and to look at what's fair for everybody that's involved, to make sure that you're doing what's for the best and highest good of everybody, and your decision will come out okay. You'll be rewarded for your efforts. For Aquarius, we have the Five of Cups. Aquarius, there may be a sense of loss this week, a sense of disappointment. It may not mean that there's something happening this week. It could be something from the past that gets brought up and that you're just feeling disappointed and sad about. Again, it's saying it's okay to grieve, but you also have a lot of really good things going on as well. So it's saying to take a look at those. And then for Pisces, we have the Page of Pentacles. Pisces, this is a steady as you go kind of card. A lot of the other signs are kind of having like, you know, a lot of up and down weeks, but you're just steady as you go. It's encouraging you to take care of your health, and also if you're a student, this is a really good indicator as well that, you know, things are going to go well with your studies this week, but you're not really going to be rattled by what's going on with the full moon and everything. You're just kind of steady as you go this week. For our oracle card, we have Sanctuary. I think this is interesting considering that we got a couple of signs that, you know, said needed to rest, to find that safe space, that spot that's a sanctuary where you feel like you are cared for, where you feel that you can be yourself, where you can, you know, be safely yourself and not worry about what other people think. We all need that sanctuary, that little space that's ours. Also for the signs that are having to make a decision, I think it's important to have that place to retreat to think about things, to think about your decisions. So that's what I'm seeing for this week. I know this was like a pretty quick Tarotscope, but it's a week where, you know, we've got an intense full moon going on. So I'm not really surprised to see that we have, you know, some cards, certain signs that are having kind of more of a down week, or a week where they may be struggling a little bit or feeling overwhelmed by things. Other signs like Aries are handling it just fine, but you know, it depends kind of where you are with your chart, but it is, just be aware that people around you may be quite emotional this week due to the full moon, and quite sensitive as well. So honor your sensitivity and honor others' sensitivity as well. So I hope you all have a wonderful week. If you have any questions or comments, as always, put below, and peace, love,